Well, two Indian Jawans were brutally beheaded by Pakistan's army along the LOC last month. The brutal act was followed by indifference and defiance from the Pakistani government. Now, in an exclusive report, Headlines Today has unmasked the face of Pakistan's terror activities along the line of control. Well, pictures of ISI mastermind and LET terrorist Mohammad Ismail, alias Ismail Langda, finally out, the main kingpin in the Meendhar operation on January 8th, in which two Indian Jawans were brutally killed. It was Ismail Langda who attacked and beheaded the two Indian bravehearts, Lance Hemraj and Sudhakar Singh at the LOC. As per intelligence sources, Mohammad Ismail was not acting alone. Apart from top LET terrorist Abu Hamza, 5 to 6 ISI commandos, local guides and Pakistani army soldiers were also involved in this operation. What's more is that this man has now been rewarded by Pakistan's spy agency with 5 lakh rupees for the dastardly act. Sources told Headlines Today that it was the LET chief, Hafiz Saeed, who chose Ismail for the attack on the Indian army. In a meeting with top LET commanders on November 22nd last year, Saeed expressed his unhappiness with working of the local commanders and chose Ismail as the new area leader. He was then given a month's time to make new infiltration plan and plant landmines on the Indian side of the border. Well, Headlines Today has also tracked the man's village in Poonch area of Jammu and Kashmir, where he stayed in a village called Shalian till 1998. He was later instructed by ISI to migrate to Dara Dulian village, from where he moved to POK in 2000 and has been ISI's key informer ever since.
1998 में मोहम्मद इस्माइल लंगड़ा जे के पीछे मेरे पीछे कार है उन्होंने इत्थे आए से उस तो बाद 2002 ਚ इथों पाकिस्तान चले गए
1998 ਚ ਇਸਮਾਇਲ ਲੰਗੜਾ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸ਼ੁਰਨਕੋਟ ਸਾਇਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ 3-4 ਸਾਲ 5 ਸਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫੈਮਿਨਾ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ
All right, let's quickly deconstruct what happened on the 8th of January at the line of control, which led to escalation of tension between India and Pakistan, with my colleague Gaurav Sawant.
Well, the Pakistan Army, the ISI, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, now they operate together along the line of control in these border action teams, BATs, as they are known. They all operate together. Their interoperability is actually excellent. According to our sources, this was a group of 15 Lashkar terrorists, Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, 29 Baluch and SSG operatives, SSG commandos of the Pakistan Army, all working in tandem as a team. So what do we know so far? There's a post called Barmoj. This is opposite the Atma post in Tattapani. This is the line of control in the Meendhar Poonch sector. This is south of Pir Panjal. This is where at the Barmoj post that the Pakistanis watched Indian positions. They watched for a weak link. 13th Battalion of the Rajputana Rifles. That is the time they saw this patrol that was coming out. They monitored this patrol for over a week in this area. The ambush party was stationed at Barmoj border outpost. It's a BOP. It's a very small post. You can just, the border outpost, you just look at what's happening. It's almost like a listening post. You're listening to what's happening on the other side. They stayed there. They monitored the pattern of 13 Rajrif. So 2 scouts in front and only 8 Jawans in the patrol, which is incorrect, and the Indian Army has admitted they should have had a bigger patrol, as is the standard operating procedure. They waited for a day. This was the 8th of January. They waited for a day when it was misty, it was foggy. They crossed the line of control. Pakistan Army regulars, ISI operatives and Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists, they had their guides, some of whom live in India, and then cross over to Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Now Jabbar Khan, Subedar Jabbar Khan of the ISI was in charge of this operation. The ambush party was at Barmoj border outpost. This outpost overlooks the Atma post. They watched this, they crossed over, saw 2 scouts were in front, the other 8 were behind them. They opened fire. In army parlance, as soon as the ambush party killed 2, the others ran away from there. By the time they could regroup and launch another attack, it was too late. The 2 Jawans had been mutilated, 1 beheaded.